Hello everyone, this is Akhier Dragonheart, and if everything works out, the second video should be me starting up on my little game here of Dominion 3. There we go. Play. Yep. Okay, yeah, I read this in the last video, so I won't have to read it again. It's basically the same thing. And this is where I'm currently located. You'll notice the map wraps around. Yeah, it can be quite interesting, that. This is my starting area. You notice I have my god, and he's doing exactly what he wants. So to start off, I'll tell you about research. There, I have him researching now. Shift R, or select from his many things here to research. F5 will bring up the research. It's advising thaumaturgy. I'm actually considering going this way first in rushing wind guide. You'll notice these all have different things, and if I don't know, select wind guide, I guess. Fatigue cost. Yeah, that's how come your mages kind of have to be careful about fatigue. Now, they can't kill themselves normally, though you could technically, with some special things, kill them through fatigue. But if they're knocked out, they're going to probably die if you don't win. But yeah, I think it's a precision +5, or yeah, +5 sounds about right. It costs 1 air gem. Air gems. I don't have any air gems. That's a slight bit of a problem. Maybe I shouldn't start on that first. Let's first check. I've got air. Now, one strategy would be to send... What's this? It's a crown thing. I don't know what that crown thing is. Are there other crowns? Maybe that's like spots that were starting areas or something. I don't know. First of all, I'm going to turn on that. Let's see, first of all, I'm gonna do one thing so I don't forget. Over here, good resources and excellent resources. As I showed last time, my units all have pretty hefty resource costs as compared to gold cost. So I'm going to, for the first one, I'll want a Master of 5 Elements. It's this one. And it's got those options. I'm going to be recruiting a lot of these from the capital. And archers. There we go. Archers. Sure, I can afford them. It's like this is a sacred unit here. This is a sacred unit. Or, I think he's sacred, isn't he? Yeah, he's sacred. Odd. I guess it's only the units themselves that cost the holy. Guess it doesn't really matter for the commander because you can only have one of those a turn. But yeah, this is what I'm getting the first turn. I've still got a bit of gold left. 150 gold. 30 men. Let's see if I took that off. Yeah, actually that's what I'm going to do. These are mercenaries. You can try to recruit them. I'm going to put in the 160 and see if I can get them. Now, against AIs, this is basically, mercenaries are almost too easy. Because the AIs bid stupidly. You raise it by 1 and you win every time. Here I only raised it by 10, so if someone had an excess of gold and wanted it, they could get it from me easily. So this is a scout. He has the stealthy thing, so he can go to a place and not actually be seen. But I'm not going to do that. This would be just sneaking. I'm going to actually move there. And... yeah, I can't help it. I can't remember. How was it? Ah, yes. Jurist. There we go. If people didn't understand how I was naming my dudes, they'll know now. Yeah. That's a pretty famous thing with... And you, what shall I name you? Just R? Okay, cool. Captain... No, I won't name him that. Captain Ironblood, yeah. But no, I'm not gonna name him that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna name him that. Instead, how about... This is troubling. Screw it. Taking too long on this. The one's named Eurist already, so this one can be called... Lever puller. There we go, lever puller. First noble commander, lever puller. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with that theme for those. Now here's the trick for the first turn. I just set him to patrol province. If there was unrest, he would fix it. And, if I happen to crank that up to, say, 200%, this will create unrest, mind you. That's the thing with the tax rate. If it's too high, it'll cause unrest. If it's too low, unrest will go down. At this point, I have it now so that the unrest will skyrocket, basically, but because of the patrolling, it'll be reduced quite a bit. Now, I don't have exactly the perfect units for patrolling, so boosting all the way up to 200 will leave me with a little bit of unrest, but I'm not really... Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. So yeah, that reminds me. I came over here. I wanted to... Actually, yeah, thaumaturgy is what I want. I think. Let's see. Augury, aspects, yeah. I want to get to level 2 in this because of the gems. I didn't have any. Oh, and this is not here. This won't be here. We have that turned off. So it's kind of pointless, but important things to do. This is the Arcane Laboratory. A few things. There's the research, which was F5. Global enchantments, none are up, but F6. Magic resources and magic item thing. I don't have any in there. But this shows my current income and my current totals. These are gems. And you search for them in provinces. You'll notice I'll go over fortification. This is the little castle-y thing. It makes it so that when someone attacks you, they don't actually conquer the whole territory. They're sieging the thing as long as you have units there. Laboratory, this is the thing that lets you go that, and you need it anywhere you want to research. Temple, it's basically the thing that helps spread your dominion and lets you recruit priest-type units. Like, if I didn't have one here, I wouldn't be able to recruit any of these because they have priest levels. And then, here's some interesting ones. These are capital, unique things, but they'll give an idea. Well, I guess maybe they won't. Yeah, whatever. This enables the recruitment of some of my things. This enables another, but yeah, this is where the income of gems come from. Now, it won't be quite like that, but they'll be around. Now, you'll notice I don't see any units around here at all. That's okay. That's how it's going to work. But I want to know what's going on here. Because like I said, I need resources, and this will have resources. Plus, I'm definitely going to have to, in between this and the next turn, figure out where the rest of the starts are. I assume it's where the crowns are, though. Or not. That's in a river. Around where the crowns are, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I'll just play this map a few times to get an idea of where they are. Or just go look them up, I guess. But, yeah. There's not really much going to happen. Hopefully I didn't end up blathering too long. I'm hoping I can get the next turn in on this same video, so... And... continue where I left off. Save game and quit. Okay. That should be what I need. That should be what I need. I hope. So, yeah. Hopefully the next turn will be starting up, unless this took too long. And if okay, turn 2's in, so let's go play an existing game. Bay12 game, play game. Turn number 2, and we've got some stuff. Some people decide they want to make their, what's it called? Profit. Augustus the Centurion, that's an interesting god name, shall hereby be known as, or not, bleh, what am I saying, god name? No, that's the, Mr. Excuse me, Mr. Sunshine is the god name, Augustus is the unit name, the Centurion is the name of the, unit type. So, we can see that. Sorrow Mattia, Snake Charmer, the Soothsayer, Prophet of Thesis, interesting. Naiad, the Black Harpy, Ugh. Words getting all messed up. Prophet of THTB, okay, yeah, just use your forum name. Honestly, that's probably more creative than what I did. At least it's something that you'll be recognized as. And that was Pangea, something. Gartha, Angel Bunny, the Pale One Commander, Prophet Endymion. Okay, once again another form name. And Buffo, the Scout, Prophet of the Giant Mangrove. Interesting. A handful of magic air gems have been found in the shards of a broken mirror. Sweet. So this is an event. It happened in my capital. Seeing as this is the only place I have, though, that kind of makes sense. And I got 5 air gems off of it. I'm still not getting an income, which if you look at the little tooltip at the bottom, it's +0 per month, but that'll come in time. We had a battle, and patrolling troops, ooh, it actually made it safe and orderly. So I can go to the tax, do this, and it's down to 90, it's got a little bit of unrest left, but, you know, it happens. So, yeah. My scout, that's the battle. So we'll take a quick look at that. Bark skin. Pause. Okay, this is what we'll be facing. Lizard warriors. They have poison resistance and they're cold-blooded. Okay, and they've got swamp survival. And I heard magic, so... Ah, here we go. Little dude with a crown. This dude, he's got a little bit of magic. Not much, but some. He's susceptible to fire. And he's got some gems. Mostly astral and 1 earth. So yeah. Over here my scout is. You notice he's almost already escaped, so when I unpause it, there we go. My army rooted, but that's only because that's exactly what I meant it to do. And you notice he's got this thing. That's a heroic ability, heroic strength. So yeah, he entered the Hall of Fame because he's about one of the few people that actually did combat that turn. And so, as long as a unit stays in the Hall of Fame, its heroic ability will get stronger. Now, I probably won't... Hall of Fame. Let's see, Eurist. Yeah. I actually got experience, so it's pretty easy. Then we've got... Can't really see anything. Okay, Ground the Brave Breaker. Cool. But yeah, one of these is the words. No. Yeah, whatever. Good enough. Now we look at the things around us now that we actually have an idea, because we get the reports of what's around us after. Excuse me. After the first turn. Over here we have 20 hostile units. That's about. It's not actually an accurate number. It could be wildly off depending. It's mostly archers and heavy infantry. 40, mostly barbarians. Now the big number, if you can do a lot of damage to start, they don't have good morale, so they could run away. But they get to your units. They have low armor, low morale, but they have really damaging attacks. And then 30, basically this one, but more units. And then this one, which I scouted. I'm taking a quick look around. I don't see any. The white candles represent my dominion. Black candles would represent enemy dominion. Right now I only have 2 candles in one place. I don't really know why it's there instead of the capital. There's a few reasons that could be. And this is the guy that I got for my Master of 5 Elements. He ended up with 2 nature. That's actually pretty good because I don't have a nature yet. And actually, knowing what I'm going to face in that square, I'm going to move him back, cast a specific spell. I'm thinking I'm going to want to cast Fireflies. Maybe Earth Grip, actually. Fatigue cost, precision 5, range 20 minutes, or swallow. Okay, that's a single target. Don't quite want that. If it did a few more... Well, I guess it's first level. Can't really expect much. I'm going to have him cast Fireflies, and then just cast... cast another round of Fireflies, and cast spells. What I want to happen is to maybe hit that commander, because it's susceptible to fire. And fire... Was there archers of any kind? Enemy archers. If there aren't any, it'll probably just do whatever it feels is best. Then I'll place these units closer and attack closest enemy. Got to see how they were set up, so I'm going to move it way down. Not quite that far. Like that. The point of this is the fact that if there was archers, they'd fire at this instead of my archers, and my archers are the ones that matter, basically. And you just stay behind troops, so I'm going to actually put you in the center of... in front of the archers, actually. That way, if units get there, it's possible that he'll actually do something about it. And then my god's just going to stay there. And I'm actually going to send my mage out with them. If it had been one of these, I probably would have kept it in the... Well, not that one, but like one of those that I already get gems per turn. I probably would have left him in the capital and had him researching. Because as it is, I'm still a couple turns off from getting thaumaturgy. And I want to rush number 2. That's where the... Let's see. Search for magic site. You can do it in the actual site. And then it'll search the site with your actual levels. So it'll search for any level 1 fire sites, level 1 air, water, earth, and then level 2 nature sites. From what I understand, the sites go up to 4, but 1s are basically common stuff. 2s, they're not as common, but they're still quite common. 3, those are getting rare, and 4 are quite a bit hard to find, and there are some unique ones. I'm not going to try to, make it so I look specifically where I need to or some kind of fancy thing. I'm just going to do what I need to do to get this all done. And then, let's see, since I'm going to be sending my army down that away, I'm actually going to send my scout up this way, and this time I'm sneaking him. I'm sending him out for information. We didn't get the mercenary. They did. Brave breakers are an option now, though, so we'll see how much money I have left. I'm going to buy another master of the elements, and then there's a few places with archers around, so I'm going to buy full complements of those. And depending, I might send the units here back to the capital first. I probably won't, but it's a thought. Yeah. Let's see. And I have some gold left. Brave breakers. How much gold do I have left, actually? 500 some. So yeah, I'm actually gonna try to hire these quite harder than I did with the last ones. At this point, I don't really have much resources to spend this stuff on. It's like, one tactic would have been to send the units and just try to attack it, but that's a bad one. Because what if it's some kind of thing that your units couldn't have been no matter what you did? Suddenly you wasted units. When you contract mercenaries, they stay for 3 months, and if you actually hire them, they'll appear in the place that you kind of ordered them at, so the Brave Breakers will appear here. Let's see, anything else I need to say? Like I think I mentioned this, score graphs are off, so you can't see anything there. Nation overview. This shows my nation. These are the levels of my magical types. It shows what they're doing and how many units they're commanding and various things like that. And it shows how much a site is searched. My capital isn't searched at all, but that's because it's basically got everything it can already. So yeah, that was turn 2. And the turn. Excellent. And there we go. Let's see how much time. This is probably the end of the second video. So yeah. This is Akhier Dragonheart, and I'm signing off.